Friday, September 18th at grandstandbetters.com. It's been a long work week, but today we are going to give you the tips, tricks, and picks for this weekend in our segment called Freebie Friday. Welcome to another edition of Freebie Fridays. We have 3 picks for you on this wonderful weekend. There's a ton of sports with the NFL, NCAA, MLB, NASCAR, golf, the US Open, all that good stuff's going on. But we have 3 free picks for you right now. Let's get into them. Number 1 is actually going to be in the English Premier League. We are 1 week into the English Premier League. It was a great weekend last weekend. Our friends at Very Biased Opinions are always giving us winners, and nothing changes this week. Look at Leeds on the money line. Last week, Leeds played Liverpool, and it was 3-3 late into that match. Now, Leeds was a promoted team from the Championship League so they didn't expect to be doing anything against Liverpool. They came out on fire, made it 3-3. Late in the game, Liverpool put one away to win 4-3. But Leeds is going to be at home against Fulham, and we look for Leeds to continue that early success that they had against Liverpool and pull out a nice win on the money line. The only caveat here is Leeds has a little bit of juice on them at home. So we are only going to recommend 1 unit play. If you go any higher than that, that's at your own risk. I don't tend to bet high juice games when they're over 150. However, they looked so good against Liverpool, and we trust our Very Biased Opinions friends across the pond so much that we like them on the money line. So, once again, Leeds on the money line at home. Bank it. All right, number 2 this weekend is going to be in the NCAA football, and that is Marshall plus 4.5. So Marshall came out, they played a cupcake this last week. They played Eastern Kentucky, and they spanked them to 0. It was 59-0. That's what a team like Marshall should do against a team like Eastern Kentucky. On the other side, Appalachian State, who's playing Marshall, came out and lost to Charlotte. Now, Charlotte, I actually went to school there. Charlotte has a good team in retrospect to what it was 3 years ago. When they became a football team, which is they've only been for 3-4 years, I'm going to tell you right now, they were like an expansion team in the NFL or an expansion team in the NHL. They weren't good, but they've grown over the years. They've learned how to play football in their conference, out of their conference, and they did come out playing very well yesterday, last week, and they looked great too against Appalachian State. And Appalachian State had some turnovers, some missed opportunities, and they just fell flat 35-20. But I'm going to tell you this, they should not be a favorite in this game. Marshall has the weapons and the firepower to win outright. We're going to take the points just to be on the safe side, but we got them today at 4.5 at our sportsbook. So, Marshall, 4.5 in NCAA football on Saturday. And lastly, we are going to go to the MLS Saturday night at 7:30 Eastern. And that is the Orlando FC versus Chicago FC match. And this game is going to go over 2.5 goals easily. Last time these two played, Chicago and Orlando combined for 8 total goals. In the last 20 games they've played combined, over 66% of their games have gone over 2.5 goals. This is an easy winner. This will probably bounce up to 3 come Saturday. So hop on it today and get that locked in at Orlando, Chicago, over 2.5. So that's all we have for you this Friday. Let's just recap real quick what we got on the docket. That is Leeds money line, thanks to our friends at Very Biased Opinions. Marshall plus 4.5, and Orlando versus Chicago over 2.5 goals. As always, take the weekend off, relax, watch some sports, eat some chips, and let us do that work for you so you can do that winning.